Today I'll tell you about the Coex Aquarium. I will tell you about the Coex Aquarium because I went there as a field trip this Friday. So this is the map of the Coex Aquarium. As you see, there's a lot of places in this aquarium and each place had a different theme. For example, these 3 places were a glow-in-dark, a rainbowy, and a very casual place to play with. These 3 were a bit traditional. They had a lot of Korean tradition foods and fishes and different things. Next, the Rainforest and Discovery Center were like an actual forest and it had a lot of different things and even the floor was made of fake dirt. The Mangrove Beach, the Marvelous Marine Gallery, and the Ocean Kingdom was like a painting itself, which you will explain and learn about later. Next, the Seal Beach Cove, the Secret Garden of Seahorses, Deep Blue Sea Turtle, and Deep Blue Square were just like a normal aquarium, and Penguin Playground and the gift shop were just like a playground. It was so good, so cute, friendly, and it was just magical. So first we're going to talk about these 2 places. The entrance, sea at night, and the rainbow lounge. So first we get arrived by a lot of octopuses and jellyfishes, a lot of different glow-in-dark. It was really dark, but it was light at the same time when glow-in-dark factors come in during the light, during the little protocols, during the little walls, during the little sketches on the walls. It was magical. I especially loved this snow globe looking jellyfish tank, which was so magical. It was like a huge snow globe that you want to just keep shaking. Next, we're going to talk about these 3 places, the Rainforest Korea Traditional Places and the Korea Traditional Place. So first, the Rainforest are these 2 manufacturers. So this is not all of the things, but these are my favorites of all. So these 2 were magical. The 2 rainforests were more like finding out a litter for plants. And it was not like a normal aquarium because normal aquariums use fishes only, right? Fishes and sea animals. But this aquarium also explained and showed us about pollution, different kind of manufacturers that harm the ocean, some different horticultures that you can find, and also some plants. So it was more like a knowledge place, but at the same time it brings us fun. Also, it showed us the tradition of Korea. Like here it showed the history of Korea technically because it's the old people of Korea and how they lived. This was a traditional place showing what it looks like. And as you see this little stream here, it's beautiful fishes. Over here was a beautiful little miniature garden of Korea. Now here's the grasses. It was magical, and because it was kind of like a pop-up with Spongebob, we could see different kind of fun fictional characters that we recognize in your Spongebob. It was so fun. Next, we're going to talk about these 3 places. The Marine Discovery Center, Mangrove Beach, and the Marvelous Marvel Gallery. I mean, definitely I did love every single places, but this is my favorite because I told you that this place is like a painting. So, isn't it nice? It's like that Under the Sea song from Ariel, and it was just so magical. Could you see how the water is glittery and all the fishes are harmonized with the colors of the corals and the different settings? It was so magical and so unbelievable. I mean, I didn't even think this was real. Also, I saw some things that I didn't think was real. First, plants that were grown by the ocean water, and in the ocean water there are fishes. I mean, could you believe it? I was really interested in plants from a long time ago. And plants growing out of water, that was what I was curious of, and I got to learn. Now, there were huge fishes, bigger than me, and it was so creepy. Now I also saw cute turtles, and as I said, beach. It's kind of like a beach theme. As you see, it wanted to display what it would look underwater actually, and this was actually way more magical. Now we're going to talk about these 3 places, these 6 places actually. This is a huge of area. The Sea Beach Cove, Ocean Kingdom, Deep Blue Square, Deep Blue Sea Turtle, Secret Gardens of Seahorses, Picnic Playground, and the Gift Shop. Now if you see, we can see that character from SpongeBob everybody knows, Seal. And now there were like little displays everywhere, and it was so good. Like for example, there are like tubes that shaped like this, and then there's little fishes everywhere. It was such a marvelous idea because it also kind of brings us together with SpongeBob, if you know it, and it brings us more with SpongeBob, but with also the education and all the things that we can learn. I mean, it was an extraordinary idea. I mean, I had so much fun that I didn't know time was flowing that fast. So we looked at seals and different kind of sea creatures, but one of my favorite sea creatures were penguins because they were just so cute. And penguins are known to be cute. Seals, it was pretty good. And in the penguin section, you can actually click a button that actually tells you the sound of penguins. Now, for my review, I think it was really good because it was big, it was themed, and I didn't get bored. I mean, there's also a mermaid show, and who doesn't like mermaid shows? If I could tell you just top 3 favorite places, because I couldn't choose just one. It's that good that I got a blooper. So first, top 3. The top 3 is the Garden of Korea because it showed the tradition of Korea so well, and it was so beautiful. It just showed what Korea is, but there is so much things about Korea, so I couldn't simply at once, but they just connected it into a puzzle just once. So it was just so beautiful. There were little Garden of Korea, if we go deep. There were traditional Korean buildings, traditional fishes of Korea, and there were also kind of things like cooking things. It was kind of like a theme park, but there were like several theme parks into one, but with education and fishes. Now, my top 2 is Marvelous Art Gallery. As I told you, I love this because it actually seems like a painting, and I thought that Ariel would just come swimming in with Trident, her father, the king of sea, and just saying something like a musical. Now, top 1, Deep Blue Sea Turtle. Because it was like a turtle that I could go through, and it was so good. I even saw the face of a little fish, and I also saw sharks, and it was just so cool, but I just thought, what if this turtle cracks? I would really say this place is a really good place you could go, and especially if you're a SpongeBob fan, I think you would just go into it more, just dive into it more, because SpongeBob in the water, the ocean, they're just a combination. I hope you had a great time learning at me what Coex Aquarium is and where it is, and my review. If you could, I really hope you could go here because it was just a marvelous idea for me. Thank you for listening. Bye!